Are you aware, like, for a wave there, like 2017, 18, anybody who had your haircut had the nav cut, like it became a thing?
Absolutely. Like I started seeing it a lot in like places like Vancouver in Canada. There's
Bro,
a lot
in
of Punjabi
Arizona,
guys.
there were Mexicans who would have your haircut and they would ask for the nav.
No, but okay, that's cool. But there's another one that's like more hair. The Edgar is
The
like,
Edgar. You have definitely a version of the Edgar.
It's more hair.
You have a cleaned up
It's
Edgar.
It's way more.
You have a Canadian Edgar.
Exactly.
I like that.
It's way more hair. These guys got helmets on their head. You know
No,
what
the
I'm
Edgars
saying?
are crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to Knott's
They
Berry
getting their
Farm.
lineup done down here.
Oh, man. Don't go to Knott's Berry Farm during the summertime. The Edgars are running wild out there, bro.
And they wild too.
They're wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see some Edgars in the wild, you'd be like, woo.
They don't give a fuck about nothing.
Yeah.
They ready to crash out
For sure.
because they got the helmet on.
100%, man. For you, man, like it's been a pretty crazy year for the team. Obviously, the new Weekend album's out. Your album is out. What's the camaraderie like? You know, you were at the Cardi show. Cardi's on your shit. What's the camaraderie like with the XO team as a whole? Because I feel like you guys have always kind of moved together. You know, even if you weren't in cycle. You know what I mean?
I mean, shit. It's just about like, you know, everybody being team players. You know, knowing their roles, and it's like a family. You know what I'm saying? Like the biggest dude will pick up garbage off the floor.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's like everybody's humble and grounded from similar backgrounds, so that's easy. Now with Cardi, it's just we've been cool with him from like way back, you know.
No,
I went
for
to like
sure.
one of his first shows in LA one time. I got canceled or some shit.
The show got canceled, or you got
It
canceled?
got canceled.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Cardi's I mean, you saw the show. It was wild.
Yeah,
So much fire.
but the one that we're talking about was like some like basement blaze. I forgot what.
Some like
venue it was.
underground shit.
Yeah, like that's how long we know
Yeah,
each
for
other
sure.
for.
Yeah, the Cardi live experience was interesting. I was standing right there, and we're just like, there's that dude with the long hair, the white dude.
Oh man, what's his name? Damn, can't remember his name.
Something
the one who jumped in
Barry?
the crowd. Yeah, exactly. Burberry.
Whatever his name is. That dude on stage, we were like, yo, is he good? It looked like he was having like an out of body experience. Like his spirit was being torn into the sky, like live on stage.
Yeah.
And then there's the bald white dude, like run. It was just, it was wild.
Do you see when he jumped in the crowd though?
And he missed.
Miss, man. These kids, all they do is they're holding their phones up. They're not ready for
Right,
you
they
to jump.
can't
You
catch
gotta
it.
be like,
He also hit the front of the gate. To be fair, I think he misjudged the the jump.
He made it over. I think he just hit the floor.
Yeah. No, that's the other thing. I mean, back in the day, you used to be able to crowd surf confidently. Not anymore.
Smartphones, man.
You get dropped. I can't imagine. You weren't crowd surfing back in the day? Nah, we was crowd surfing.
I don't know.
Yeah, crowd surfing, mosh pitting.
Nah, I didn't really go to shows like that. When
Yeah.
I was younger.
What was your first concert?
I feel like Nas.
Nas.
Yeah.
That's a good first show.
Yeah.
Did he forget a lot of his lyrics?
No.
He's got this thing where he like forgets like half of one mic every time he performs it.
No way.
Yeah.
Shit happens though. It happens to me too.
Nas is my favorite rapper of all time. We got Illmatic. Illmatic
Same
right
here.
here.
He's my favorite too.
Yeah, I mean, he's the GOAT.
Yeah. That's what
But I've seen him like 30 times, and every time, for whatever reason, he could just never remember the one mic lyrics.
that's crazy.
It is an interesting song because there's so much like, you know. But yeah, shout out to Nas. What's your favorite
wouldn't
Nas
be-
album?
Oh man. That's tough. Like, I Am, Stillmatic. One of those. Hard choice though, but Stillmatic.
Stillmatic. I think Stillmatic.
And that's like when I grew up. Like I grew up, and the first Nas album I heard was Stillmatic.
Right.
I had to go backwards.
you had to go kind
I
of
went
dig
and
to
bought, I
find
went and bought
Illmatic.
Nostradamus and I Am as a double set.
Yeah,
And it was cheap and shit because it's already been out for so long.
of course.
Got that, and then I started getting hip. Then I went all the way back to Illmatic, Life's a Bitch, and those songs, you know.
Yeah, no, Stillmatic I feel like is the one that can like, it's either Illmatic or Stillmatic.
And
for
then
me.
like I Give You Power or whatever album that's
Oh,
on.
of course.
Good song.
That was
What About
on.
a Gun,
That was
Need
on.
a
His,
Gun?
yeah, that was on his second album.
Yeah, like the penmanship
yeah.
is unbelievable.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
Affirmative Action, incredible.
Fire.
Here, he said, "Push your
my
mic
bad, my
closer."
bad.
No, you're good. You're good. Shout out to Nas. I don't think a lot of people would think that. Like, I feel like people would be surprised, like, "Yo, that you're a Nas head."
Nah, for real. Like
Yeah.
his shit was like, you know, he's telling stories.
Break down the name of the album. On my way to Rexdale. What is Rexdale? Where you're from, or
Yeah, that's where I'm from. My
that's your
neighborhood.
area? Mm-hmm. What's it like in Rexdale?
It's whatever you want it to be. It's like if you want to be smart and go to school and then go to college, you could do that. You want to be in trouble in the streets, you could be doing that. You want to be like anything you want to be, you could be that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But some areas are a little bit more disadvantaged where you're like you don't really have as much as a choice, but you still got a choice.
When I feel like were your parents like behind you doing music, or was it something you had to kind of convince them to do?
My mom just wanted me to do anything.
She's like, anything but just some bullshit.
Do something.
Yeah.
You know? It took me an extra year to get out of high school. I was like a failure in high school, you know?
Really?
Embarrassing thing, yeah.
So you were held back?
Yeah.
Wow.
I had to finish up. And then when I finished up, it was like, what do I want to do? And there was a studio school, and I told my parents, like, I want to go to the studio school. Learning it's far away, like on the bus, an hour and a half away every day. And it costed quite a bit. So I just told my parents, like, put me down for it, and I'll figure it out later, the money thing, you know?
So, like, when you would go there, you'd learn, like, Pro Tools and shit? And
Pro Tools, class, SSL.
Yeah.
All that shit, yeah.
Damn, so you were able to, like, you could track, you could engineer, you could do everything.
Yeah, so that's what I did. I did that for a while. I made beats and I tracked people until I became myself.
In 2025, how are you making beats? Is it still FL Studio? Is it Ableton? Is it
Logic for melodies? Because the quantize just works right away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And FL for drums. And now my friends are convincing me to move on to Ableton.
People love Ableton. Like, if you find somebody who loves Ableton, they will sell, like, it's like finding a Mormon or something. Yep. They swear by it, you know?
Yep. So I'm about to have 3 programs under my belt soon. And I know how to use Pro Tools as well.
Yeah, no, Ableton's a vibe. Talk to me about, for you, how much are you focused on, like, do you even care to produce outside of your own shit? Like, are you sending beat packs out? Is that something that you're still, like...
Up till now, I haven't really been a beat pack sender kind of person. Like, if I collabed on a beat, it ended up getting placed. Like, for example, like, I collabed on a beat and it went for back-to-back. I collabed on the beat and it went on, like, Kodak Black's album with Ben Billions, but he had the beat. You know, he's doing that. From just me, from my email or from my phone, I'm going to start now because I just recently set up a studio in my living room. So I had a full-blown studio in one of my rooms in my house. But I don't like being trapped away in the room, so I like being in the living room. So I moved everything to the living room.
So your living room is the studio now?
I got 2 setups. A real studio and then like a cool studio, like Yamaha's with a subwoofer.
Yeah.
And a MIDI keyboard and my laptop. And I've been making beats there. I've been making beats more often, so I might start sending the ones that I don't want to use out.
Well, now you got your album out. So now it's like, okay, I got all this shit. You're probably sitting on hella shit. Like, how many? You probably got a lot of stuff that didn't make the album, too.
A lot of songs, a lot of beats.
Deluxe coming?
I want to put the deluxe out, the one that we sold on my site.
Yeah. Are you... When I always am wondering when you, because I think this happened every time there's like a big song like back to back. You didn't really know that was going to end up being what it was going to be.
Absolutely not.
I feel like that happens all the time. Like, I think with the Ether beat, the same shit happened with Ron Browse.
Oh, really?
Was there like was there any? What was the gift and the curse of that situation? Because you end up with Meek Mill on tap, you know, years later.
Yeah, to be honest, it was a tricky situation because at first I wasn't really getting credited like that because of whoever I made the beat didn't want to, I don't know. And then as later on, I ended up clearing that up and getting the credit publicly. But I was already popping as an artist before everybody knew that I produced back to back. And the way I got popping as an artist was, you know, Meek Mill really discovered my music and was like showing it to certain people, like, you know, Cash and this and that.
Right.
And he was really like going through that whole thing at the same time, not knowing that I produced it, and I didn't know it was going for that song either. It's not like I knew it was going for that, and it was just kind of awkward. Like, I remember like going around the first time and being like, damn, I wonder if he knows, like, you know what I mean, if Cuz knows, because I really fuck with him, you know what I'm saying?